Hi there, I got Toxie Magic with me. Finished 2-1 win for us today against Everton, but unfortunately Man City won as well, so we missed out on the title by 2 points.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on the game?
It's what it is, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I can't. Great game today. I think we battled. We did put ourselves into it. I think we played like we wanted to win the league. You know what I mean? And I think the players were well focused on the pitch, knowing that obviously we had to win the game, but then obviously things had to go wrong on the other side. It just at one point you thought maybe they were starting to slack, but they was all in it for the right reasons, and the subs were right as well. So yeah. 2-1 I think was a good result, to be honest. Everton did put a shift in as well, so 2-1 was a good result.
There's a bit of a strange atmosphere. We saw early in the game that Man City are 2-0 up, so it's a bit deflating. Then we've got 1-0 down to their lucky goal. And then we hear the news that we scored. Straight after we hear the news that West Ham had scored, the atmosphere changed. But in the second half again, we hear Man City have scored. Yeah. So we got deflated again. It's just a weird indication.
Yeah. But the main thing is that, listen, that game, by the time we got in, someone said, we sat down. I was proper early today as well for once in my life. I literally made the song, you know. So that means you're well early, because if you start the song in the stadium, that means you're well on time. But yeah, true say, we were sat down. I think it was about 2-3 minutes in, and they scored. And someone said it. I didn't want to believe it because I thought, you're joking, right? I just thought, no, I don't want to hear it. And then another guy behind me said, yeah, 1-0 City. I thought, what? Literally a couple of minutes. And I thought, West Ham is just going to get stuffed today. And then they considered it, and I thought, here we go. I think 19 minutes they scored again. And I was like, here we go. I didn't really want to know the result, to be honest, because I was just trying to concentrate on us here. Because there was so much time spent on the phone trying to see what's going on. It was to focus on the other game, to be honest, because I knew we was going to do the job here. But a lot of people around me was doing that, so I was just getting the updates. Yeah, 2-0. I thought, okay. And then 2-1, get in. And then for some reason, there was a bit of a false alarm. And it's been tweeted and something on football, whatever. I don't know if it's some kind of joke thing, football, I don't know, lads or something, about lads Bible or something. Everyone just kind of erupted in the East Stand at the top, and we thought it was 2-2. So everyone was like, yeah. Rumours started going around, people doing this, and next thing we find out, it's not, it's still 2-1. But I believe, I haven't seen what happened, but I've been told that West Ham had 2 goals cancelled by VAR, so maybe that was one of the goals. But yeah, and then second half they came back, and yeah, as City would do, you know, they're champions for a reason. They know how to finish strong. And yeah, put 3-1, made it 3-1 past West Ham, and yeah, what can we do? But 2 goals being cancelled by VAR for West Ham is a bit of a shaky one. So yeah, but for our game, yeah, it's just
We've done so well to push them though, right into the last day of the season, and from last season, where we struggled towards the end of the season, we've improved a lot to push them right until the end. So great progress made compared to last season.
Absolute great progress. You know, with everything that you do, you need to be a lock on your side. And I think with Arsenal, we've been so unlucky sometimes. Yeah. People go on about, they want to go on about the defeats in the season. You know, the game against West Ham, the game against Aston Villa away, the game against Newcastle where we got robbed. The game Fulham. It's just little things like that. You think, hang on, I don't even count that because City had a bad run. Between November and December, they just had a bad run. They lost 11 points. But that's more than enough. Do you know what I mean? What the problem was is it's the finish point. City's finishing strong. In the last 7, not lost any, or 8, whatever. We lost to Villa. That was the game for me. The game here against Villa, I think I spoke to you that day and I said to you, that's the league done. That's the season done. We'll go on to win the other games, I said, but the season's done, because that game was very important, because you just needed to be a lock on our side. We played so well in the first, we're knocking on the door every single minute and no one was opening that door, and it just felt so bad. It's like the door was just bolted on us. And then the second half, they made a few runs, made a few counter-attacks and stuff, and then they ended up beating us 2-0. It wasn't even a 2-0 game, it should have been like 1-0 or something, but again, I am definitely sad today, and I feel a bit well dejected and deflated today, because even though I knew we had kind of lost the league since the Villa game, it just reality set in today. So it's what it is. The season has been, it's been a good season, because City hasn't been excellent, or maybe we've just been a lot better than them. You know, you heard all the stats. You know, most goals, most successful. We just on the away run, we're scoring goals. You know, at one point in the season, 6 games we've scored like 30 goals, and everybody's going on about how we need a striker, a solid striker up front or whatever. And I'm like, listen, goal scoring in this team is no problem. Maybe prayers is what we need. Christian, you're Muslim, Hindu, whatever you do. Let's get on your knees tonight, pray for Arsenal for next season. That's all we need. We just need a little bit of luck on our side. So,
okay, what rating would you give us out of 10?
well, this season,
Yes.
I'm going for a solid, like, you know, especially with most of our games, I'm going for a solid 9.2. You know what I mean, bro? I'm going for a 9.2 because I don't ask me where I got the 42 from. But it's just what it is. I'm just going for, you know, because I think the lads.
0.8 mil would be if we won the league, yeah?
Right?
You would have given it the 10 if we won the league.
It's a 10 out of 10 if we won the league because that finish would have been strong. You know what I mean? But it's a definite, you know, definite 9.2. I would say. Yeah. So,
okay, who would you give your player of the season to?
Player of the season is quite hard for me, you know, because I think everyone's had their time. I'm very biased to us. You know, I love Kai Havertz, and I'm always biased too because everyone's giving him stick, but he's come along really strong. So it's a big contender between him, Martinelli, and I think Starboy as well. You know, Saka. Sorry, it's between Kai Havertz, Declan Rice, and the Starboy himself, because Declan Rice has just got these solid tackles, and he's really been there for our midfield. You know, times when, you know, you can't play him, Partey, and, you know, Odegaard at the same time. When it's just been, you know, when it's always been him around and Partey wasn't around, injured and everything, it's solid. So I think it's between them three. I can't really pick one out, but I would say they're the three contenders for that. Yeah.
Okay, and Mikel Arteta is doing a great job. We've progressed again. We've seen every year how we progress since he's took over. You know, we're back down in 8th place to now challenging 2 years in a row for the league title.
Solid. You know, when he came here, you know, he took on a team that, you know, he had to build, he had to work, he had to do a lot of things with their confidence, build them as a team, and, you know, yeah, and he said believe in the process, and everyone was like, you know, started cussing and swearing and everything. Piers Morgan was one of them, big Arsenal fan who didn't believe in the process, and now he's the first to get his new shirt. Do you know what I mean? One of those kind of things. So everyone's starting to believe now, and everyone's doing what they need to do. You know, 3rd time lucky, I reckon. 2 times contending for the title. Yeah, see, he's not winning their 5th time next season. Don't worry about it. So yeah, Mikel Arteta, come on, man. I give that man a solid 10 out of 10. The fact that he's not even had a heart attack as well gives him a 10 out of 10, because this team sometimes can, you know, and like days like this, you know, days like this really count, and, you know, days like this can be, you know, it can give you a heartbreak. You see how dejected he was and sad at the end of it, you know, he made his speech and he done really well with that, but it's what it is. Come on, once a gunner, always a gunner. Come on.
And so, looking to next season now, apart from prayers, as you say, we need some prayers and a bit of luck. But in terms of the team, where do you think we need to improve?
I would say, like I said, goal scoring is not a problem. However, we need a solid striker. We've got Jesus. Jesus is more of a kind of take on defenders kind of person. Get them to draw in a foul, whatever, get a penalty, get a free kick, whatever kind of person. So he will do that, and he will score the odd goals. We need a striker that's big, solid, strong. We need a striker with like a Drogba attitude. Strong, they attack him, you know, he falls down. He attacks them, they fall down. He's strong, you know. When he goes to score, he goes to score. When they try and stop him, it's a penalty. You know, all those things. He bully defenders. You know, we've done it plenty of times here. You know, we all saw it. You know, against the older.
Oh, yeah, he gave us some nightmares.
Yeah, exactly.
Too many nightmares.
Serious. Just so we need a striker with like a Drogba, you know, strength and attitude. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's what we need. I think everywhere else, I think we're strong. You know, we've got defenders coming back from injuries. We got, you know, midfield solid. And yeah. I think we're gonna have a generous summer sale though. It's probably 6, 7, 8 players that are probably well overdue their time, unfortunately. Because that's what it is. Football is a business, and they got more.